Today marks 5 years since an EF4 tornado tore through Douglas and Leavenworth counties. It destroyed a Linwood wholesale plant grower. Nearly all 10 acres of Free State Growers was wiped out. And today we're checking back in with them as they are back operating at full strength with new buildings in place.
KMBC9's Matt Evans takes us inside their greenhouse to show us how they rebuilt.
After 5 years, there's a lot of reflection happening here at Free State Growers in Linwood, Kansas. A tornado came through, destroyed all of their greenhouses on this day 5 years ago, and they've built back better than ever. Not exactly bigger, they've actually built back smaller. They had about 10 acres of greenhouse space before. Now they're around 6 acres, but it's much more efficient, and there's newer technologies that they were able to incorporate into these new greenhouses that they've built here, including things like quieter fans, more irrigation systems, and even greenhouse spaces and windows that open and close to keep it the exact type of climate they need to grow all different kinds of plants here. The owner of this company tells us that they have been through a lot in these last 5 years, but it's the employees that really keep everything going.
It couldn't have been done without the crew that we had here. It's not me. It's the employees that have been able to hold it together and make it happen. A lot of good people here that know how to figure out how to get through whatever problem we can throw at them every day.
Even after that tornado, even a global pandemic just a few months later would not stop Free State Growers. They say they've even grown their business since then, which leaves a lot of good news to reflect on as this company moves into the future. In Linwood, Kansas, Matt Evans, KMBC9 News.
Free State Growers sells plants to big stores across several states, including Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, and Oklahoma.
I remember being there the next day, and wow, they have come a long way.
Yeah, very impressive.
And
yes.
It's just a reminder too, when you think about a big tornado like that, an intense tornado, we get those here. You
Yes.
think about Oklahoma and Texas, that's where those sort of tornadoes occur a lot of times. But we had 2 tornadoes that evening. We had one up near Kearney, that was the EF2, 115 mile an hour wind. And then we had the one, of course, that impacted Linwood, the one we were just discussing there, 170 mile an hour wind, and EF4. It was a mile wide on the ground for almost 32 miles. So again, we can get those type of tornadoes here. That's why you need to always make sure you're taking your tornado precautions when there are warnings. And just a reminder, if you haven't done it, have our KMBC9 News app, that way you can get those alerts. Interactive radar, and you can watch our newscasts on there as well in case you do lose power. So it's a great tool to have.